morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of Four Walls. And in today's episode, we're going to take a different direction. We're not going to talk about design. We're not going to talk about renderings. We decided to go something a little bit different. And in order for me to go through this Four Walls episode with all of you, I would like to introduce our very old friend, Miss Jesslyn, all the way from Singapore. Miss Jesslyn, welcome to our episode of Four Walls.
Hi, hello, hi everyone. I'm
How are you?
Jesslyn. Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
Not too bad, not too bad. A bit cold lately due to the rain and things like that. And I think a lot of flu bugs going around. So I think, better stay safe, everybody. Better stay safe. But besides that, I'm good. I'm good, Jesslyn. Thank you. Thank you for asking.
Mm.
So, Jesslyn, as I was nicely talking to our viewers out there, in today's episode of Four Walls, we decided to go down a different direction and talk about taps, as in not the pipe that we drink our water from, but Coohom taps, the different taps in Coohom that we sometimes overlook or maybe take it for granted. We don't even know what is it for. And I thought today I can get your expert opinions to help us run through some of these tabs in Coohom, in the Coohom platform, right? To just show us basically step by step or run through all these various steps that is within the Coohom platform.
Yeah. So the tabs that Daniel is talking about will be the tab over here and also at the bottom over here lah.
Correct. And like I said, we normally just use the tabs which we are so often familiar with, and sometimes because we don't make use of it, right? Or maybe we don't know what's its purpose. So that's why today's episode is so important, guys. So stick with us till the end of our podcast so that you can find out the various different tabs for you to use while using the Coohom platform. All right. So Jesslyn, I leave it to you. You run through with us or with me how you want to do this, and then like I said, I will always stop you if I want to ask you a bit more in terms of the tabs as you go about. All right.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, so today we'll be focusing on all the tabs over here. So we will be doing it in 3D view. And so for now, we will start off with the tabs on top. So for all the tabs on top, the first one that we are going through will be the file option. So under the file, you'll be able to see that it will allow you to do new new projects, and then you can click on saving of your projects, and also we have a part where you will be able to do a restore version. So when we click on this restore version allow you to restore to your previous version that you had probably like 30 minutes ago or yesterday. So from here, if I let's say I click on yesterday, you can see all the auto save version that the system had it for us, and also any kind of version that you save yourself. So from here you can see the time and also the date, and then like let's say if now you want to restore yesterday version, you can come here to look at the version that you have.
So guys, this tab, I will say, it is very, very important. A lot of us sometimes fail to realize that Coohom has this restored tab, right? And it can help you, those of you who's, like I said, you're working on a certain project, you have shown the client your design, right? And then say the next day, the client wanted you to do some changes, you've gone ahead, make the changes, you send to the client the new changes, and the client say, actually, I preferred the one yesterday, correct? So Coohom allows you to go back and restore the old version. I think this is really, really very, very important, right? Jaslyn?
Yes. So sometimes if like let's say you really need to go back to the previous design, you can come in here and then see whether if you can find a previous version that you have.
Yep, I think this is
Okay.
really a good tab. It's one of the good tabs, guys. One of the good tabs. So please take note. Restored version.
Yes, restore version under the file option. Okay, so the next one will be for you to save your work. So because our system do auto save of every 3 minutes, so anytime if like let's say you are done with your work and then you want to make sure that you have saved the last 3 minutes, you can just click on this save button to ensure that all your items are saved before you close the project.
Agreed, Justin. I think we tend to take it for granted, and this sometimes I tell to all our users out there, even though the autosave function is there, when you leave, it's very important to just click the save button, guys. Okay, just make it a habit. I think this is a good habit to have. Just save so that your work, it's properly safe before you shut down or lock off your computer.
Yes, always take note on the last 3 minutes lah. Okay, and then the next one, this is pretty straightforward. It's
Yep.
just to undo your project and undo anything that you have done or redo anything that you have done. And then the
Yes.
next one is to use our clear feature. So what do we have under our clear feature is that you will be able to clear by individual items. So individual option like types, whether if you prefer to just clear your decoration, your furniture only, your parametric ceiling, your harding, or whether any kind of custom product. So from here,
Mm,
like probably I can demonstrate with you. So like let's say if now I want to just clear my parametric model, this is done using our custom furniture. And then so let's say if now I don't want this design anymore, I just click on this clear, goes to custom product and look for
custom
custom
furniture.
furniture. Yes. And then once I click on this custom furniture and then I click on OK, it will remove all the custom furniture for me.
Okay.
So you can choose whether if you just want to
And
clear
then
off certain
now
parts
you can use
only.
the undo to bring it back lah.
Yeah, like let's say if I decided to like get it back, I just click on undo and then it will bring it back for
There
me
you
lah.
go. Yep.
Okay, and then the next one is for you to use our toolkit. So in our toolkit, we'll have this thing called material brush.
Yes.
So what material brush do is that it allow you to just take the material from one room to another room or walls to walls. So let's say if now I decided to put one color over here. Probably like this color. On just one side of the wall, I can hold down Command or Control. And then like let's say it only drop on one of the walls. And then after that, if you decided to add the color onto another wall, what you can do is you don't have to go through the whole library again. You just have to go to Toolkit and go to Material Brush. From here, take the color and brush it over to another walls.
That's
Okay.
how the brush can help you faster lah. Yep.
Yes, correct. So when you are using the material brush, right, just take note on the icon that show up lah. So when you're inside the material brush, it will show you a tube icon. And then after that, when you click on the material and you have successfully brushed get the material, it will become a brush icon.
Okay. Clear.
Okay, so this is for the material brush, and then the second one will be for you to do a measuring of your certain area. Like you want to know how far it is from certain areas to areas. You can do it in 2D or 3D, so both is fine. So from here you can go to Toolkit, go to measure, and then like let's say if now I want to know this door all the way to the wall is how long is probably from here lah.
The distance lah.
Yeah,
Okay.
the
Okay.
distance from here to like here. I can click on the measure button, click on the first point and then move my mouse to the other point to know how long it is. Or to like how far it is from one point to like probably the half of the mirror.
Yeah. And the
Yeah.
purpose here, guys, I think is very important. If let's say if they're doing a feature wall, right, then they want to know how to or where to cut. You see, sometimes using the measuring tool can help you to get
Yes.
that point, at that exact point. Yeah. So it's under toolkit. All right.
Yes, it's under toolkit. Okay, and then also take note that every time if you see there's a letter at the side of the option, right, it means that this is the shortcut of this toolkit of this tool that you want
Oh,
to
that
use.
okay.
So
That
like
is
let's
what
say,
it was. I always wondered what is this M and Z for. Okay.
mm,
So, but do we need to press anything or just press M and Z? It will just pop out.
you just have to press the M or Z. So like let's say if I click on M now, it will just straight away change my cursor to the tube button, to the tube
Ah,
icon.
okay,
So
guys.
now I'm ready to take the color and go to another side. And bring it
Correct.
to another side. Or if you want, you can also click on the Z button. It will change your icon straight away to the measuring tape.
Wonderful. I guess there is a high percentage of users which maybe use these shortcut keys. You know, because I've seen some youngsters, I would say, are really really good at this lah. Especially
Yes.
those gamers. I think they are very good at shortcut keys.
Mm. Yeah. Okay, so anytime when you are done using the keys, those keys, you can right click on your mouse to release also. So always right click to release so
Okay,
that you can
guys. I think
continue
that's a
to your
very
next
very
one.
important point. To always come out, right? It's always right click. Yeah.
Or escape.
Or escape. Okay. Right
Yes,
click
right
or
click or
escape.
escape. Okay, and then the next one is for you to use the array. So what do the array do is for you to multiply the design. So like let's say if now probably if I want to multiply this mirror over here, I can click on this and then click on array, Lino array. It will then allow me to multiply the number of mirror that I have.
Mm.
So when you're moving your mouse, right, you can just go here and then key in how many numbers of mirror you want lah. So let's say I want two, and then you will just narrow down to two, and then I can click to confirm, and then it will put another mirror there for me.
I see. I've been doing it one by one, lah, Justin. Now, finally you teach me this. I think this is really very helpful. So let's go under array, and then it will help me to get, and it's in line, right? It will follow the space and the gap and all.
When you are doing that, you can actually follow the pointers that you click on also lah.
Yep, yep.
Okay.
Okay, interesting.
And you have the choices to go for liner or polar. So polar means that it's
Upwards.
upwards, yes.
Okay, okay.
Okay, so depends on which one you prefer.
All right.
And then the next one is to flip the whole floor plan. So what our toolkit, under our toolkit flip means that it allow you to flip the whole floor plan detail. So like let's say if
I see.
now I realize, oh, this whole floor plan is like the wrong direction. What I can do is I can go to toolkit, go to flip, and then you can choose whether you want to flip horizontally, vertical, or you want to rotate the floor plan. So from here, you can do all this rotation of your floor plan if you need. But always
Mm,
take note, if you want to use this flip button, always remember to use it before you do your design. Because after you have done your design, right, and then if you choose this to flip, it will tell you that they will need to clear off the styling that you have already created.
I see. So this flip of floor plan, you're saying that it should be done at the very start lah. Because some of the, I guess, hurdles a lot of designers face is sometimes they get the floor plan from the client, right? But
Mm.
the I guess the angle of it is it's on the different side actually, right? The house could be on the left hand side and it's facing the other way around, but the floor plan comes in that standard format, so they can use the flip option to change that direction of that floor plan lah, right?
Yes.
Okay,
But
okay,
then
understand.
it will empty away your style lah. So try to always flip before
Mm,
you have already done your design. So like let's say if now I click on clear and rotate, you see they delete away some of the designs that I already have.
okay.
Okay. So from here you can see lah, some of the design are gone,
Gone.
like the wardrobe. Okay, so
Mm,
always remember to
your
do that
cabinet
before.
also gone.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm.
There you go.
Okay, so next one is for you to these two option actually is not much purpose. If you want, you can just take a look. This is just to do the detection of your household and also for you to inspect the styling. But this doesn't really needed for anything yet.
Okay.
Okay, and then the next one will be our furniture plan. So furniture plan is for you to use to create a basic 2D space planning. So when you click onto this furniture plan, it will allow you to come into this page, and then on our left side, they will give you the option for you to place the 2D models into the floor plan. So just
So
take
more on space planning like just in this one, huh?
this is only
Okay.
for space planning lah. So always take note that whatever that you do over here, it stays here only. What I mean by that is that if like let's say if you put a sofa here, and then once you have export and then you click on done, it will ask you whether if you want to synchronize the model into the design tool. So if you synchronize the model into the design tool, that means the 2D model into the design tool, it will then create a duplication. So always remember not to synchronize and click on cancel instead.
Mm.
Okay, so
Okay.
go back to this furniture plan. So from here, you can just put in the details that you want, and then here you can click on this export. And then under this export, it will give you this page that you can choose your layout display, the color style, whether if you want it to be a color version or black and white version, and then the size of the paper and also the orientation. And then after that, you can click on downloads.
Okay. So this one basically first meet lah. If client meeting for the first time, they want to know where they're going to put all their furnitures and things like that lah. This is
Hmm.
like what you say lah, the layout plan, is it?
Yes, correct. So
Okay.
this is only you only need to use this when you like first time meet the client and then meet the homeowner, and then you just want to give them a very rough idea of how their house will be able to fit how many stuff.
Mm.
Okay. So from here we can go back to the design tool. And then the next one is the AI template. So AI template, I guess majority of the people are quite familiar. So
Correct.
what we do over here for this AI template is that if you go into the choices, we will be able to look for different kind of designs under the public library that all the
Like
they are
Coohom offer lah.
they are
Yeah.
provided for all Coohom users.
Yeah.
So whatever design that you have here, if you choose any of the design and then you click on apply, it will straight away pour this whole design onto the floor plan for you.
This is a power tap, guys. This is a power tap. You know, those of you who's looking for inspiration and things like that, you can always look out our AI templates, which really comes in very, very, very helpful to some of our designers.
Yes, it can be a very, very quick design tool for you to show it to your homeowners who have not signed. Probably they will want to see how their house will look like with a certain kind of design. You can use this to play around with it. Okay.
Mm.
And then the render button, the gallery, and then the drawing schedule. So render button is to go in to continue to do your rendering lah. So once you're done with your design, you can go in and do the different types of rendering that we have that we
Correct.
provided
Okay.
inside.
That one, I think that tab, everybody is 100% familiar with this.
Yes.
These are the common tabs I will say that we normally use lah. Correct? Yes.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, and then once you have rendered your image, and then the gallery button will be the one that will store all the image that you have rendered. Not only the image and also the 720 and all.
Mm.
Okay, so from here, if we go into gallery, and then here you can click into what kind of rendering that you want lah.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so from here you can choose. You can choose to view. Okay, so from here we can go into the last one, which is our drawing and schedule. So drawing and schedule is for you to get your detailed drawing that you can construct using our system lah. So whatever floor plan that you have created, your furniture plan, flooring plan, all this will be inside our drawing and schedule.
I see. Okay,
Okay.
fantastic. So from
And
here, once we finish that top row,
mm,
what is the next tabs that you think it is important to?
will be the bottom part of the screen. So the bottom part of the screen, what you'll be able to see will be our 2D view. So under the 2D view, you will be able to view different kind of view. So like let's say if you want to view the floor only, you want to view the ceiling of the 2D, or you want to view the elevation of certain walls. So while you're doing your design, right, if like, let's say you are more comfortable in doing in 2D view, you can click on this elevation and then click on the wall that you would like to look at. So from here you can see the arrow. The arrow will tell you which wall they are.
Which side
Yeah.
which side of
Yes.
the wall, okay?
Yes, which side of the wall that you are focusing on. So from here, if I let's say I click on this, it will then show me the 2D view of this wall now.
I see.
Maybe like this one right now. It will show me all this.
Okay. Yep.
And then if once you're done, you can just click on exit or click back to 3D view. It will bring you back to this page lah.
Okay.
My wardrobe is not back. And so now maybe I can click on this restore version to restore back my previous project.
Oh, something was not restored, huh?
Yes.
Yeah. So there you go. Jaslyn's wardrobe was missing and then she has just restored. See how helpful the restore button is, ladies and gentlemen. So always very, very important to take note of this restored tab, I would say.
Yeah, it can be very helpful, especially sometimes it accidentally delete off
Missing
something.
missing. I think
Yeah.
sometimes our clients say, hey, my project, some of the things missing. So I think this is a good tab to keep in our pocket.
Yes, correct. Okay, then the next one will be the 3D view. So under the 3D view, we have two different options, the top view and the walk. The top view is the one that we use most frequently lah. So
Normally used lah.
it is view currently now.
Correct.
So in top view, if you left click hold, it will allow you to rotate the screen. Right click hold, it will be moving the whole floor plan. And then if let's say you choose the walk view.
Yeah, this is those gamer lah. Those
Yeah.
people who like to use the WASD, is it?
WASD, yeah, that one works on the top view as well.
Mm.
It's just that the difference between the top view and the walk is that the walk it only view in the near range template.
Yep.
Yeah, so from here, if let's say you want to oversee the whole thing, it's a bit difficult. So that's why I will always recommend to
The
use
top
the
view
top
lah.
view when you are doing your design. Okay.
Okay,
And
very good.
then the next one will be the view button. So view button, this eye button, the eye icon over here, in 2D and 3D, it have two different options. So if you're in 2D, right, it allow you to show what kind of display that you want to see.
Okay, so the two different 2D and 3D element gives you different range of tabs on the eye function.
Yes.
Okay.
So in 2D, they will allow you to do all this lah. And then if you go into 3D, it will be another type of option.
So guys, do take note about this, and then again, you guys can try it out and then see which one works best for you guys to see what you want to do or how you want to do things via the 2D or 3D. The eye feature gives you different features altogether. So do take note of that.
Okay, and then actually what this I do is that like let's say if now you want to hide a certain item, you can go by the choices over here, or you can actually click on the 3D models that we have, and then here they also have this hide option. So when you click on hide, right, and then you after you are done with any kind of work that you want to do, and then you want to get back your bed, what you can do is you can go back to this eye and then click on this show hidden product. It will then bring
I
up
see.
all
Okay,
the
so
hidden
this
product we have.
Yeah, sometimes when we are working inside a room, right? And sometimes the 3D models are obstructing our designs while we're doing, right? So we tend to hide hide the product. So this is where we go and see all our hidden products after that. Okay,
Yes. Or you can
interesting.
hide by category lah. So maybe reward,
Okay.
yeah. So it's all your it's whether how you want to
So it gives you a lot of different options lah.
yeah. Okay. And then the next one will be the display mode. So what this display mode will do, it will allow you to have a better view of the design tool when you're doing a design. So we have different option over here. So the material one is always the most standard one. So when you first get your account, it will always land you at the material option. So it comes with like just the material of the 3D models and also the overall of the floor plan. And then we have the other one, which is the wireframe. So this is the black and white wireframe. And then the next one is the one that I always prefer to use, which is the material plus wireframe. So this
Correct.
will allow you to see your material and also see all the lining very clearly.
The cuts lah. This one quite. Yeah, I like this way as well, Jocelyn. And then the last one is a transparent material. This one is more for, I guess, architecture lah.
Yeah, this is for the transparent material lah. So it only show you the lining of all the models without any material, without any color. So it's a see-through type of display.
View lah,
Yeah.
viewpoint.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, and then this one is the visual mode. So visual mode, this one always try to keep it at better quality, better display, because if you use under the better performance, it means to push your quality to the lowest. These usually only need to use probably if let's say your
Old computer.
your connection is low. If your connection is really low and it's really laggy, then probably can use this. But it's not a very good option to work with lah, because you
Not
cannot really
advisable lah,
see.
guys.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
cannot really see your things very clearly. So always try to keep it on the better display.
So it's just an option to have is just in case if you are in an area where the internet is not at its best speed, but you still need to get your work done. Coohom give you this option where you can lower down the quality, but you get the efficiency of the speed because the line is not at its best lah, right?
Yes.
Okay, so it's an option. Okay, fantastic. That's good.
Okay, then next one, this is your camera shot. So if let's say you want to know, you want to straight away go to your camera shot, you can click on this and then it will bring you there lah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
This is a quick view of the rendering that you have already done.
I see. Okay. Camera shot, huh?
Yes. And then also the camera. So this work better under the walk option. So when you're in the walk option, right? From here you can adjust your height, the FOV. Yeah. But usually this doesn't really need to do any adjustment, because you can just use the top view.
Top view to
Of course,
maneuver
if you
lah. Correct.
yeah, but of course if you prefer, you can still use that lah.
Correct.
Okay, and then this will reset back to your default view.
Original. Okay.
And then
Zoom in, zoom out. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. This
Okay,
one is.
so this zoom in, zoom out, you can also maneuver around with your mouse and the ASDW lah.
Yep. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting.
Okay, and then we can also talk about the one on the left over here. It's just different choices that we have.
Yep.
So when we are at the very first page of our design tool, right, it will give you the option here, which is the floor plan, public library, enterprise catalog, my accounts, and advanced tool. So take note, every time when you go into different pages, the option over here may change into depends on the page that you go into. So like let's say if now I go into kitchen and bath, it will then change the option to the kitchen and bath option.
Correct. The tab changes lah,
Yeah,
based
the
on the
tab
area
changes.
that we have chosen lah, right?
Yes. Okay, and then you click here and then you can exit out. Okay, and then
Okay.
the last two tab will be the help button over here and also your profile button. So this help option allow you to go for the help center lah. So you
To
can
ask your
go into,
questions, yeah,
yeah.
to
So
Coohom.
here can ask for certain kind of questions that you want or any kind of things that you want to know. They have basic information here that you can go through.
Yep.
And also the last one, which is your profile icon. It will allow you to go into edit your preference, your shortcut and mouse, and then your custom contacts. So if I click on to preference, it will give me all the preference that I would like for my design tool. So you can see what you want to adjust lah.
So just now you went to the shortcut. That means we can change our own shortcut keys lah.
Yes. So
Clients have
from
the ability
here,
to change their own shortcut keys. So guys, this one I think it will work for some of you guys who maybe are very used to SketchUp and 3D Max, and if there's certain shortcut keys which you all know, I mean a lot of our clients, they go and change it to their own preference lah, instead of taking the Coohom's preset shortcuts, right?
yeah. So if you prefer your kind of shortcut key, you can choose. You can come in here and then do your own edit lah. So same thing for the mouse option as well.
Okay.
Okay, and then the last one is to exit the tool. Okay.
Ta-dam.
So remember to always save before you exit for the last 3 minutes.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
All right. Is that it, Jaslyn?
Yeah, that's about it.
All right. So guys, like I said, it's slightly different, but I thought it was really helpful to just go through all the tabs that we have within the Coohom platform. And thanks to Jaslyn, maybe she have given us a little bit more insight on each of the tabs, So those of you who still, like I said, need further assistance or need additional training or need any sort of assistance, like I said, please feel free to contact your sales representative or your product PIC, the person in charge of your company. I think our team is ever ready to guide you and to show you the different elements of how to better use the Coohom platform, right? So Jaslyn, anything else to add? I think, like I said, it's different, but I think it's pretty helpful to understand the various tabs in the Coohom platform.
I think that's about it. So we have pretty much covered majority of the tabs over here lah. So if you all still have any kind of tabs that you would like to know more, you can just let us know.
All right. Thank you very much, Jaslyn, for a very fruitful session. And to each and every one of you out there who still stood by to watch us through the podcast, thank you very much for your time and for your patience. I hope that you guys have got an additional knowledge pertaining the tabs in Coohom. This is Daniel saying thank you and goodbye until we meet again in our next podcast. I'd like to also thank Jaslyn for taking the time to guide us through this wonderful session on tabs. Thank you, Jaslyn, and I hope you come back again on our next podcast.
Sure, no problem. Thank
All
you,
right,
Daniel. Thank you, everyone.
till we meet again. This is Four Walls saying ciao, chickadee, bye bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.